Yo, what's hood, what's good, what's going down on your side of town, yo? You already know what it is on a fantastic Friday, yo, up here in the virtual man cave. You chilling with the crew. It's the virtual man cave podcast, and you know what I'm saying? We got my good brother Arthur Sobers right here, the Panamanian professor. You see him repping with the flag behind him in the background. Up next, you know what I'm saying? We got our good brother D Rigger, aka Triple OG, also known as Unc. You know what I mean? And you got me, man, good brother Jay from around the way. Yo, quick shout out to, you know what I'm saying, superhero Leo, Nate the Great, you know what I'm saying, Chef Troy, you know what I'm saying, as always, much respect due to the mayor, you know what I mean, out there politicking with the people out there in Newburgh, doing wonderful things, yo. You know what I'm saying? What's good, everybody? Hope y'all been having a wonderful day and whatnot. But what's good,
It's
fellas?
Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday.
It's Friday. There's a heat
It's
wave in the DMV, but I'm chilling.
and we can't
Man,
breathe. We can't see because there's smoke all over. Well,
Coming down from Canada, old
listen,
bruh.
Canada.
listen, listen. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the heat wave. I'm tired.
And you in Carolina.
Tired.
Carolina is a heat wave, man. What are you talking about?
Nah, bro, this is a different type of heat. This wasn't the heat that I first got when I first moved out here. This heat is different. It's increased. I don't know. I think everybody needs to get electric cars, yo, because the emissions is something is going on. I don't know, man.
Hey,
Yo,
man.
I don't agree with that.
speaking of electric cars, yo, I'm looking at. I ain't going front. I'm thinking about getting the Ford F-150 electric truck, yo.
I, if it rides, you know something. I'm not a truck person, but if it rides and it performs like it's supposed to, oh, I only have a
So
problem.
I'm a
I don't like
I'm
American
definitely going.
cars.
I'm gonna test drive it when I'm ready. You know, ready to purchase it and do more. Do more research. But off the limited knowledge that I have, it's either be I like that one. I like the Chevy. I think the Silverados they have the electric version. But both those trucks, the mileage, the range is about 450 miles or something like that. Close to 500 miles, I believe. Or I know it's over 400.
Yeah, that's a
I
full
can say
tank.
that much.
My take
Um,
on EVs. EVs are good, like where we live, where me and Unc live. If you're
mhm.
commuting, um,
And see, and
Now,
that's what I want to
hey,
use it for.
but check it. All right. I know where you're going with that, but I actually got a chance to utilize the
Yo, Mason, what up?
100%.
What up? What up, Mace? Peace,
You know what I
what
peace.
up?
mean? I got a chance to utilize that whole battery when I drove up to Petersburg in it, and I'm gonna tell you, man. I now I know I could get 400 and change out of that damn, or if I could pull into a damn charging station. Hey,
So, how
it just
long?
takes a little bit. It just
How
takes a
long does
little.
it
Just
take for
takes too
you?
long.
How long does it take for you to charge up? Because
I could get it to 50%, right? All right, check me. I would take it down to 50% from 100. It would usually take 40 minutes to
okay,
charge up 50%. It might cut up and cut down like as it's going on, depending upon how fast the electrical
the
the
current is
charge part
flowing.
is. Yeah,
Yeah.
if it's giving it to you faster, it might go faster. But on the average, like
So
for my car, it said it would take
the
at fifty
furthest,
percent.
the furthest I would want to take my EV, right, would be
Mm-hmm.
Myrtle Beach, which is approximately about 300 and something miles away from me, about
So you just
350.
gotta find at least one. You just gotta find at least one
So,
port stop to just charge up at, and it don't cost that much, bruh. I mean, like for that full to fill it up at that point, it only costs $17,
okay.
and that's just like if you was charging and putting gas. It just takes too long. Just like I said, it takes a half hour for you be sitting there.
But
Then you can go
mostly,
on the Wawa or
but
Royal
yeah,
Grounds and
but
eat
mostly,
good.
I would use my EV car for my EV vehicle for local trip. It's just local, commuting around town.
That's all I do.
And, and let me ask, when you charge it at home, is it a Is it a
I
special
have
kind
a
of charge? Do you have
it's
like
a charger. Yeah, I
a
have a
wall
wall.
outlet?
It's an adapter that goes into the wall. It's a regular, and it takes the regular house battery charge, which is like I think like 110 or 120, and then it
So
just charges it up from there. It takes a longer period of time, but it I
Charge
mean
it up
you're
over
not
like
charging ahead, charging
when
up
you get home
overnight.
from when you get home
Yeah,
from work. You
plug it
just
right back in
plug
the
it in.
wall, right? Plug it in the wall. That's at least
so
11, 8 to 10 hours. Yeah,
so do
Yeah.
you had a garage or is it outside?
garage. Inside
Okay,
the garage. I park
because
my
I
shit.
know
It comes out the back cave, baby. That's stealth. Come
I
out.
know
I'm
like
a da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
like
Okay, Batman.
my father-in-law has an EV, but he doesn't have a garage, so he's got to charge it outside. So my thing is, what happens if you're charging it when it rains?
Nothing.
Nothing. It's made so that the water
Yeah.
doesn't get into it. But again, um, that's really the biggest issues is gonna be your weather issues if you keep
See,
it
I would be more
outside.
concerned that the window blow it and knock out, knock the connection
Knock the
loose.
power out. Yeah.
Nah, they lock once it's a three prong connector, and once it
Okay,
goes in, it locks. You hear
gotcha.
it
So
lock in, and then it turns on. Yeah, it locks
so
in.
what about what is they're not good in the snow though. I know that.
I'm not taking no chances with it in the snow. I ain't gonna lie. And then also with that, the car has a lot of cameras, and if you got all that slush and shit hitting the car, your cameras are not working, and that's one of the most valuable parts of the electric vehicle. It does a lot of camera searching for the shit that it's doing when it's driving. So it ain't even good for. It's not even good to drive in the snow.
I
And
mean,
that's
People are
that's
gonna just
you
like
just got to keep
they'll
it
drive that
clean.
truck. Yeah, I mean, nah, come on, Jay, but you out here. I mean, Art know what I'm talking about. We got that
Now I know
slush
what you mean.
shit.
No, no, no. I know what you mean with the slush. From you act like I ain't never live in the city. I know what you mean, but you know what you do? Just make sure you got some rubbing alcohol, and you just spray your car down. The base of
yeah,
your car
but
around the sensors.
nah, but that ain't gonna keep the slush out the cameras though.
It'll keep it. But I'm pretty sure they anticipated.
No,
Snow,
they
grit,
did, and I'm
grime.
sure that people still drive it during that time.
Yeah,
But to me, your car becomes a little bit more ineffective if it's got this stuff that's just going. So it doesn't matter when you need it. The fact is that you probably do need one gas-powered car and one electric car until they really size up and they start. Now, these new SUVs and the trucks that they got that are EV.
yeah.
Now they handling.
So,
They
um,
handling.
I'll be
They
real
are
with you.
handling.
I went down a rabbit hole of researching and looking up EV cars. I looked up one company. I didn't know they were the Rolls Royce of EV cars. I looked up
Which
Lucid.
one?
Lucid,
Lucid,
I know it's
right?
what you're talking about. I
Yo,
know it's what
Lucid,
you're
yo,
talking about.
bro. That's a yo,
bro,
bro. I told you. I
bro,
told you. I talked about that the other day. That's a
bro.
badass car, ain't it?
It's a coupe,
Yeah,
isn't it? It's a
nah. They have different. They have sedans. They have
Yes. They got these
minivans. They
SUVs
got
and a
trucks,
mini.
SUVs, and stuff like that. But yo, you sitting inside that. You sitting in the Enterprise. That's luxury top notch on a different
And
level.
and
And
then
then
listen, they only showing us the shit that they finally got. It's them Chinese cars that we need to be
yo,
looking at. Them
bro,
Chinese rides
bro,
are the
hey
shit.
with this
yo, if
with
we
They
could
this
are
get
the
if we
shit.
could get any of those I'll put it to you
but
like this: if we could get the cheapest, no, not the least expensive model
You and
of
and
the
you be
EV cars out there,
surprised. You be
we would
surprised
be,
what you could get.
with this administration, that ain't gonna happen.
no. Oh, no,
Listen,
they
see,
shut that
now,
down.
yeah, yeah, nah, we
They
we
been shut that
really,
down. They passed a bill
yeah, we
that
really.
a long
Well,
time ago that
so
we're gonna
so
get.
but check this out though. Um, man, I I was watching. I'm scrolling one day, right, and I see Geraldo Rivera on. I can't even remember the show, but they were talking about. It was during the election, and he was like, "How come you don't see American cars in Asia?"
Nobody want to drive that.
like
I say for
let, let,
nobody want to drive that shit.
listen, some stuff is just common sense, my dude. Some stuff you just don't need to ask. Like, why do you think you don't see Fords? Now you'll see Mustangs, you'll see the classic muscle cars. You will not
Exotics.
see, you are not gonna see, and no disrespect, but you're not gonna see no Ford Focus or no Ford
No
Escort.
Ford Escapes. Right,
You,
right.
you're not
We
gonna
not
see
seeing
that.
no Chevy Transverse, no Chevy Transverse, no
You,
Equinoxes.
you're
Ain't
not gonna
nobody
see.
driving no F-150s.
You're not gonna see no Chevy.
Sorry, Jay.
You're not gonna see no dualies.
Nope.
It's just
Nope.
not gonna happen. Because for one, their emission. Well, I'm gonna say this, and this is probably a dumb assessment. Where you gonna park that? First of all, where you gonna drive it?
You know what? Hey, don't be Art. Don't knock what you thinking, bruh.
What?
It is
Where
a small at these are small ass islands with a whole bunch of people on them. Where you gonna fit this shit? I live there. It's not a misnomer. That's why they got a lot of small cars. Don't get me wrong, they got big ass sedans over there. You know what I'm saying? They got
yeah,
rides, but it's just more efficient and
exactly.
economical to put it in that fits in, and but the cars they got, they'll fuck with them BMWs and them that yo, let them Toyotas and them Nissans set up
Because
their loads.
the
They got
engineering is
some
different.
badass loads, boy.
The engineering is different. Like you can
So
take a
I'll
Ford.
be,
The, the,
honestly, out there, um, there's no Lexus and Toyota. It's just Toyota.
well, they're the same people. Yeah,
Nah, yeah, it's
it's
the same
Lexus, but
people.
it's
Yeah, yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
No, no,
it's
no, no,
different.
no.
You don't call
They
it
got the
Lexus.
same.
They don't call
It's
it. So
different.
with them, no, within their culture, you know what I'm saying? They can have the Toyota can have different versions, and they all understand that it's the same company. So yes, they have
Yeah,
Lexus cars out there, but they don't call it Lexus. It's still a
But
Toyota.
yeah,
It's just a high end, and they
right,
know that a
yeah,
Camry,
yeah.
it's
and
still
that they know that a
Toyota.
Camry is the still same quality, but just a
Right.
lower end.
They don't even sell those there. Do you know they don't sell the Camry that we get here in Japan?
No,
They don't even
we everything
drive that vehicle.
I mean, of
everything
course,
that
but they
we
have
get,
different specifications.
No,
everything.
Jay.
No,
No,
it's
Jay.
no, whoa,
No,
hold on.
Jay. They don't even sell that vehicle.
They
That
have
vehicle is only American for American made.
exactly certain like Toyota. They have. I remember we went to Jamaica and I saw all different kinds of Toyotas that I had never heard. It was a Toyota. It was like a Toyota Alante or some crazy like that. We don't get that stuff here in America. We only the contracts are for like you said. You got Camrys, you got Corollas, then you got
Centuries, Centras, and all that shit.
right. There's
Yeah,
no
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not gonna
All
see
that sent for us.
you're not gonna see a Toyota Tundra
Nope.
in Japan or China. You're not gonna see that. That's American stuff. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too. Um, the emission specs are different.
Yep.
The engine specs are different
Yep.
because the way that the Japanese and the Germans engineer their vehicles can rival any muscle car.
It's that shit is stock. Yes, exactly. That
Any
shit is
muscle
stock.
car. Now,
Yep.
but here's the thing. I remember when my parents bought the Audi. When Audi the 5,000 first drop, right? Because it used to be the
me.
Audi 4,000, then the Audi 5,000 drop. My parents bought an Audi 5 excuse me, Audi 5,000 when we lived in Germany. When we came back to the States, they could we had to wait 6 months before we got that car to the States because they had to change the engine specs and the body
Yep.
specs on that car.
Yep. Yep.
And the crazy
Yep.
thing is, they slowed it down, is what they
Yep.
did.
They took a lot of shit
And,
away from you.
They
They
probably
sure
put they
did.
put a governor in there,
hold on,
kid.
hold on.
Yes.
Even with them changing the engine specs, that car was still as fast as any Mustang, any Camaro, any American produced muscle car with the watered down engine. It was still as fast.
They couldn't
So
cut it. They
imagine
couldn't
if you
cut. They couldn't cut out all your horsepower on it. They couldn't cut
no,
it all the
well,
way
they cut
out.
out some of the, they cut out a little bit of the torque, but
And like
it's
Jay said,
still
and like Jay said, they throw a governor on that bitch.
Yeah, they threw a
they throw a
governor
They
on
governor
throw
it.
a
on it.
governor on it. Yep. They throw a
Yep.
governor on it. Yep.
And like you got to think, man, the skyline, right? For the longest, the skyline, the real skyline, not the one we got
GTRs.
in America.
The
The
GTRs.
R32 that was in
And
that
the R thirty
Brian
twos. Yep.
that what's the boy why can't I think of his name? What's the boy name? Paul
Ludacris.
Fast
Walker,
and Furious.
Fast and the Furious, the one that he
Yeah.
drove. It wasn't
Those.
until Fast and the Furious dropped when America lifted the ban on the Skyline R32, and we still got the watered down version. But you know what?
No, we were
It
trying to
was
bring them
still
back from Okinawa. We were trying to bring them
and
back from Okinawa.
and check this out. It was still dust any Mopar on the street. Any
Yes,
Mopar on
sir.
the street was dust.
Yes, sir. And
Not a
Nissan
Mustang.
with, and yes, it would.
Yeah,
It
it'll
would
dust the
blow a
Mustang too.
Mustang.
It would
It
dust
would
the
blow a
Mustang.
Mustang.
Yes,
It
it
would
will.
blow a
It will
Mustang.
dust the Mustang. Yes.
There was no. There was no. There
Jay,
was no
Jay,
U.S.
I'm trying
cars.
to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
American Muscle, baby.
Not all the time.
Not even.
Not all the time. It
Not
depends.
even.
Now I will say this too. Listen, man. If I'm in a Maxima, which is not built for drag racing, if I could beat a Hemi Charger in a Maxima,
Listen.
come on, dog. Like, come on. Let's
We
let's keep it
know,
100.
but let's keep it 100. We know the Hemis that they putting in these cars is not the real Hemi, bro. Cut it out.
I don't know. I
Cut
don't
it
drive
I don't.
American. They don't look. They fake anyway.
They're the real Hemis because I talked to a couple. The only thing is the cubic inches are a little bit. They're not as big as the old Hemis, but they still have the same power and torque output.
No, they don't. Okay.
Yeah, they do. I'm telling. Okay, all right. I'm telling you. Nate see me drive. Nate can tell you. I used to get in my vehicle. Pause. Nate see me.
Nate
Matter of
live in the
fact, on
West
the way to
Coast.
work, Nate got the hell out of my way because Nate.
Yeah, he drive a deuce in a quarter.
Hey, I ain't in no rush. I ain't in no rush to go nowhere.
Listen,
Look,
diamond in the back, sunroof top,
look.
dig in the
Hey,
scene, gangster lean, gangster white wall.
hey, I'm balling.
Easy
I'm balling down the strip, right?
in the
And
back.
I see this big old. I see this car. I'm like, who the hell is? Move out my way. I ain't even honk. I just moved to the side. I look. Oh damn, that's that nigga Nate.
Nate,
Like,
Nate make a right turn from the left lane. He drive a
All day.
spaceship.
It's all right, Nate. Drop it on,
Nate
dog. Drop it.
hey, but that
drive with theme music.
I drive with theme music too, but it's a little bit faster. But still,
Hit that
Hang
joint.
on.
Hit that
Hang
joint.
on.
Hit that joint in reverse.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
swang. Swang.
My God,
Yeah.
if it four in the back, three if you fat. You know, it's one of the somebody from the group used to love driving in the car because they used to talk about how a big person like themselves ain't got to worry about their stomach hitting up on the dashboard.
oh, I
See,
know who you're talking about.
that's my man, 100 grand.
Yo, that's my dude, man. I ain't seen him in damn over
Who
10
y'all
years.
talking about?
I haven't
Somebody
either.
we used to work with.
I mean, we don't know him, so you might as well say his name. Oh
Nah.
well.
Nah, I ain't gonna put him away. He
What? He used to drive with his stomach?
Nah,
No.
I ain't saying that.
It sounds like they say he used to drive with his stomach, right?
I
Don't
ain't
be
say
trying
that.
to pull me in that damn story. I ain't say nothing. I don't know. I don't know. What's his name? I don't know.
Okay.
Fat guy. He just
This one, y'all used to
driving.
work at the call center.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of shit went on at the call center now, Jay. Hey, don't
I'm
be
just saying. I'm just saying. Somebody at the
was a
call center used to drive with their
lot of
stomach
shit.
when
I
all
He
mean,
the
never.
it
inmates
was a
worked there.
lot of shit.
Trust me.
Don't forget,
Nah,
you bring it up. You try to get my man to have flashback. He over there
nah. He was cool as a fan though.
twitching.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Especially since he put us on to somebody who didn't like to wash their hands coming out the bathroom.
He
Oh
put us on a couple of people
no!
who didn't like to
All
watch
right,
their
all right.
hands.
Listen, listen. Who's the
Oh
somebody who
no!
didn't wash their hands when they came out the bathroom? This is
Damn, Jay, you got
2026. We
no,
gotta that's something vital.
no,
He put
You
it.
gotta
Hey,
protect
no.
other
hey,
people. You doing the PSA right now.
Well,
Who not
protect
washing their
yourself.
hands
You
after the
ain't just
bathroom,
calling
bro?
somebody's name like that. We might
Because
Nah.
we could have
yo,
blurred that. We gotta blur their face or
no, we
something. We
don't.
can't.
We mean blur their face. They not on camera with us. We gotta say their name because they
Mm,
nasty. They out here in public,
mm.
going to the bathroom, not washing hands, touching people, giving high fives,
Yo, ladies
touching
and
silverware.
gentlemen,
They dirty, bro.
I ain't about just calling somebody out because they got cootie problems, but nah,
What do
Jay
you
calling that.
mean?
I'm
I'm
not
on
calling them
see
out. Hey, you want to talk about somebody
that
with cooties?
see
I don't want to talk
that's
about
the
nobody with
problem.
cooties.
That's the problem.
Why?
That's where the problem lies at. I'm gonna call you out if you got
You willing to call out the cootie person?
yes, you know why? So you stop spreading cooties. So then everybody points you, be like, you got cooties, put hand sanitizer on, or at least they gonna
Nah,
write
I
down
ain't
the
gonna tell
area.
you a nasty motherfucker. You got cootie. We ain't gonna be singing no cootie song. We just gonna tell them you cootie fied.
Circle, circle, dot, dot. Now you got your cootie shots, Nate. You
Yep. All
good?
day.
We just go tell them you cootified. That we not gonna sing the ooh
Nah.
nasty cootie boy song. We just gonna look
All
here,
right, so
cootie
yeah.
man.
So let me ask y'all this. Let me ask
Hey,
y'all this.
hey, they walk up to you. What's up, dog? Like,
Hypothetical question. So
Do that. Hey, just do this
hypothetical
right.
question. You at work. You consistently notice somebody don't wash their hands when they come out the bathroom, right? Like they not washing
Oh,
hands.
I ain't in there like that with everybody in the bathroom. Pause.
I'm just saying, like when I say you consistently notice, let's say I go to the bathroom one time.
Nah, you not getting me in this
Listen,
trap, Jay. You trying to get somebody to pause. No, we ain't in the bathroom like that, checking out whoever's in that bathroom like that. Let them motherfucker go to the bathroom in peace. If they don't wash their hand, I ain't got
so,
to touch
so,
none of
so,
them motherfuckers.
okay,
um,
so can I finish what I was saying? Anyway,
yeah,
thank you,
I
for
know
your
what you're
rant.
trying to say, bro. I
So
know what you're trying to
now
say.
let's just say I use the bathroom. I notice so and so don't wash their hands. Art, you just happen. I tell Art like, yo, son, that nigga, yo, bro, they ain't be wash, bro, ain't wash his hands, man.
But you
He
know,
nasty.
you can talk to Art about
Wait,
that.
wait, hold up, And now Art go to the bathroom, homie. And another day, he noticed son don't do the same thing.
Okay,
Now
so that confirms your shit.
all of us notice that he don't son ain't wash his hands at various points.
So
Do we call son out like yo, bro, you not a hand washer, you nasty, bro. You can't touch nothing in here in this
if
office.
all of y'all know,
You got to use your own personal
if
supplies.
if it's three of us, if there's four of us in here and there was one of us, yeah, you gotta call it out. You gotta have three or more though, so that way it don't look like he just being picked on. We trying to
So
get his ass straight.
so the rule of thumb is it takes three or more to have a conversation.
That way you don't get nobody to get into no fights, bruh. Think about it. Cause if I was a
Okay.
motherfucker by myself and you go in there and you try to be fucking crazy talking about I don't wash my hands, I might have to put my hands on. You don't know me like that,
I
motherfucker.
mean,
You ain't talking
who
no
said
shit
that?
like that. I gotta say,
Wait.
hold up, bruh. Whose is you? Whose is you? You wash your
Wait.
hands, dog? How you gonna
Oh
come in
man,
there and
you
put me
know,
on
Wait.
blast? Fuck you, let's go. I'm dropping shit. We going, we at it. Not having that shit. But
You
hear
know
me,
what? I'm
but
listening. I'm
hear
listening.
me,
I'm
why you,
but
listening.
but why
hear
you
me,
mad?
but
Because he called
hear
you out because you ain't clean.
hold up. You don't know, hey, motherfucker, that's just you trying to spread shit that don't nobody else know, and you can hear that. Ain't nobody else called me nasty before. I don't know you
So,
like that, motherfucker.
so what if I pull you to the side, be like, hey, bro, I noticed that you. I mean, it's really no polite way to
Oh,
say
I
it,
might
but
have a mistake. Then I might be like, oh, my bad, bro. I was in a rush. Blase, blase. I got some fucking hand sanitizer at the desk. You see what
That
I'm
ain't enough.
saying?
That ain't enough.
Ain't enough. Okay, it's cool for you.
No,
Whatever.
the only reason I'm saying that because some people be in there dropping bombs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Whoa,
You need
whoa. That's a whole nother diabolical situation.
Shit.
Like if you got to drop a deuce at work, I pray you wash your hands because you better. Whoa, whoa,
I'm with okay. In that
oh,
case, Jay and them
oh.
just talking. Yeah. We got a cold leg. We can't have that. We can't
You
have that.
dropping a deuce at work. Yo,
And you don't
listen,
wash your hands.
listen. Whoa, you taking the Browns to the Super Bowl and you ain't washing your hands? That's
You said taking the
crazy.
Browns. I ain't heard that one in a minute.
That's crazy. Like, nah, son. What we doing, son? Who raised you? Who raised you that you? Whoa, whoa.
I'm trying to
I
tell
mean,
you.
Hey,
listen.
but I know
If
one
you
thing.
if you do a number two and
Nah,
you don't
okay.
wash your hands,
You
I'll
got issues.
automatically assume you got
No home training.
you got chocolate stains in your underwear.
Yo, no lie. One
Mm.
time, one of the other jobs I used to work at, I saw this. It was a security guard.
Oh, don't do it. Don't say no.
The, First of all, he wasn't about to wash. He wasn't about to wash him. What he did was he came from out one of the stalls, tearing it down, putting in work. He come out. So I was just, regular urinal. So as I'm washing my hands, I watched him. Yo, he went right over to the where the towel was, a dry towel, just wiped him like this. And I'm steady looking at him. And I don't know, I guess he happened to look back and look at me. He saw me looking at him. All of a sudden, he just decided to go put some water on his hands. He
Nah,
still
but
ain't put no soap on there.
you need soap on it too. You need soap. You need soap. Yeah, what up, Leo?
Yo, what up? What up?
What up, fellas? What's going on?
I used to work with it when I was at
Nasty.
there was a
Yo, Leo,
security
just to
guard at
catch
one
you
of my
up,
at
we
one of my
talk
sites.
about nasty people who don't wash their hands, bro,
In public,
in public, yo. Like you going to the man when you at
whether you're
work
at work, or wherever.
That don't wash their hands?
after using the
Yeah.
After they
bathroom.
use
Like,
the bathroom.
let's say,
Okay, okay.
And
yeah,
we ain't
Leo
talking about
just
just taking a piss. We talking about people out there dropping bombs.
he said taking the
Oh, wait a
Browns
minute.
to the
Wait a minute.
so let me ask y'all this. Hold up, because that your Nate,
he
you
said
added a whole
taking
nother
the
level to it when you made that statement. How many of y'all like? Let's keep it 100. How many of y'all is dropping the deuce at work, bro? Because I know I'm not.
I dropped deuces.
Listen,
Nah, if I got
if
it,
I
it's
gotta
done.
drop a deuce, that means
It's
I gotta go
done.
home.
Nigga,
I'm done for the
I
day.
played sick before I
Yeah,
take a shit
I'm
at work,
tapped out.
nigga.
I'm tapped out.
Look,
I'm tapping out for the day.
hey,
Family
you know,
emergency, I'm leaving.
I used to be like that
Like if
till I
it's
went.
that bad, I'm just leaving.
Yeah, man.
I
Listen,
used to, Leo. I used to be like that till I went to college, man. I was like, yo, this ain't my bathroom. I ain't used to this. I ain't comfortable. But then after a while, I was like, you live here. Like you gotta
Nigga, I
go.
done one time it just lined up perfect. It was lunchtime. Nigga, I took a cab home, bro. Took a cab
yo,
home.
I don't want
'Cause-
people to look at me
Oh
differently.
wait, did you go? Wait, you just went home and you just bonked out for the day. That was it,
No, I went home, took a shit, then went back to work.
Yo,
nigga. Really?
Bro, I don't bro, if
How
I'm
far
outside,
away from work was you?
it's either shit
How,
on myself on the way going home or just go home because I'm not shitting nowhere but in my crib.
Leo,
Now,
how far
It,
away
it
is
been
it?
like that for the
Let's be
past like
real.
20 joints, bro. I don't
I
shit nowhere but my
understand. No,
own crib, nigga.
I how wait a
Because
minute. How
because
far
me
away is the
because
job?
me because me personally, after I shit, I jump in the shower. There's no way I can't jump in the shower after I take a shit. That's just me. So that's how I don't
I
shit
can understand
nowhere.
that.
I
yeah,
mean, I
I
Leo
feel
don't
got
I
that.
his
need
whole his
how
whole bowel
far?
movements regulated. He's
Bruh,
down.
it's look. I gotta change clothes and
Yo,
everything.
I know when you go on vacation, you be constipated. You don't shit for a whole week.
on vacation.
I'm just messing with you. Nah, I'm just messing
Oh
with you,
no, I'm a
man.
shit in the hotel bathroom. That's
Nah, I
ours for the
know.
whole. That's ours for the
Nah,
week.
nah, I'm just messing with you
This
now.
nigga said, at
Nope.
work? No, that nigga said at work?
Nah, I can't. I can't
Nah.
lie though.
Go
I
home.
haven't. Art can contest to this. Where we worked at, the first place we was at, ain't no easy access to no cab out there. This is before the Uber and Lyft days. And taking the bus for me, and at that time I didn't have a car. Art, no, I didn't have a car, so I was taking public transportation.
Yeah, I had to take the
And
shuttle to the bus stop.
and the way that joint was flowing, I wasn't gonna make it home. Trust me, it was gonna take me about an hour and a half just to get home.
Ooh,
If I had a car,
I'm attempting it.
having
I'm
a
attempting it.
having a car would have took me 12 minutes to get there. And the thing about it, it would have took me 12 minutes having a car.
I
But
put it
on the bus, an hour and 45 minutes.
this how real it is, right? Jay, you know, right? The bus terminal on the Ave, right?
Yep.
I was working security at what's the closest shit in Miami? That mall in Long Island. What's that mall? The closest one.
What,
you take-
Roosevelt Field or Green?
Roosevelt Field Mall. I was doing security in Roosevelt Field Mall. Got caught out there. You know that bus ride is like a good hour and change, bro.
Bro, that's an eternity.
And I was coming from Brooklyn to J train deep. So son, that shit was like a 2-hour
Yo,
mission to get to work,
you-
bro. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but I was on grind mode. I was wild anyway. Long story short, I'm on the bus ride and early into it, stomach bubbling. I'm like, oh, right away. I'm contemplating, damn, do I get off? Do I get off? Because I'm like, I got a whole shift to go. So I'm like, shit is just bubbling. Like to the point, you know, when you fighting to hold it, you start sweating. So, bro, I'm on the bus like this, bro, sweating, bro. Like sweat, like Patrick Ewing sweating. Like, damn, I'm about to shit on myself. Like, so I like, do I shit on myself first or get off the bus and shit on myself? But
Wait
son,
a
I'm
minute,
just,
but you really contemplated.
I got off the bus. I got off the bus and took the cab home.
It.
I got off the bus and took the cab home. That shit was like a $70 ride cab ride.
Now-
I don't give a
Now
fuck.
listen, I'm not going to say I never dropped a deuce at work. It's happened. It's happened, bro. Like I've been caught in situations where I'm like, ooh, I'm had to go against all of my rules and regulations.
You can't fart in peace. You can't like
Yo, you can't. You can't. It's hard. And no, listen, I need to know. Yo,
can't take
who
your
designed?
time.
Yo, who
You
designed
can't be,
bathrooms?
imagine sitting
to
on
have
the
the
toilet
best
for 45
acoustic?
minutes at work. They were like,
You can't.
and you gotta answer, yo, where you was at. You got your supervisor looking for you. You got co-workers looking for you. You coming out the bathroom like this.
Woo!
Hey,
Who were you,
no
Mr.
air
Fresh?
freshener.
look,
No
since
matches.
Yeah,
Since
about
we
that.
oversharing, since we oversharing, that literally happened to me when we was at Fulton, right, in Maple Lawn.
Word for real?
Somebody gave me I didn't. Somebody gave me something with some cheese in it.
Tore
All right,
you
what
up.
were you?
We supposed to be
wait.
waiting. What happened? You supposed to keep
Somebody
telling
gave
what
me,
happened, all right?
somebody gave me some food and it had cheese in it.
What, at
Okay,
work?
what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, and then you be in the bathroom, then all of a sudden everybody, you hear the doorknob and you quiet. But the door locked, so you gonna assume they know, but they keep on. Somebody in here. It's like they want you to say somebody in here. Now you mad,
Right.
because you had to announce you in here. They know you're not just in.
It wasn't. Look, it was one of them days.
That shit is whack, bro.
Nah, you know what's the worst thing in the world? You know what's the worst thing in the world?
When you
When
got
your
young
coworker, when your coworker comes
I
to the
had-
bathroom, right?
Like I said, somebody gave me something with some cheese in it, and I literally had to run to the bathroom. Like, yo, I gotta go.
And you was
Like,
messed
oh, wait,
up.
hey, I gotta go. Hey, move. And it got so bad. The supervisor was like, "Sobers, where were you?" I said, "Look." I pulled the supervisor to the side. I said, "Look, they didn't know because I had to tell them." I
Did
said,
you wipe the sweat off your head and say, "Damn"?
I wasn't gonna tell the whole floor.
Shit it.
I just told her, I said, look, I'm lactose intolerant. Somebody gave me something with some cheese in it. and it wasn't. It just it what I had to go. I had to do
Man,
it.
Yeah.
you know they spread. You know they
That's
spread
a,
that news quick, fast, and
that's
hurry.
what I'm
Ain't
saying.
they?
See, that's why I'm going home because I'm not explaining that to you. So you're gonna have to make me just stand there looking retarded, not answering your questions. Then they're gonna be like, "Yo, what's wrong?" Like I had them
But
situations because I'm not explaining to you that I was taking a
but
shit.
so there was no way to get home though, Leo. I had a car, and even in the car, it was an hour ride home.
Yeah, yeah. Where we,
I
where we
had
was
no.
at is a far
Oh
away.
yeah,
It's
you had
far
no
away.
choice.
I ain't had no choice.
Yeah, we was in
Y'all
the middle of
motherfuckers,
we was
hey,
in the middle of
look,
nowhere.
is it really that hard for y'all though? Cause I'm telling y'all, I went to
Yes,
basic
we are not
Yo,
like
training.
I
you. All
plan
of us,
I
around.
went to
yo,
basic
I
training,
plan
bro. We
around.
was in
I
the
plan around my
military.
morning shit. Like until I shit in the morning, I don't go nowhere.
I
yo,
feel no, that's understandable. But
but
I'm
see,
just
Like dead
saying,
ass.
like
we
I don't leave the
I don't
house
know. I
we not
get
without
that.
like
I
shit.
you.
get that.
We wasn't
I
in the
get
war
that.
taking dumps in the bush, Unc. We not like you, bro. You
I'm
you
just
take a deuce anywhere. You drop a deuce
saying.
anywhere.
I got
Hey,
potable water. I got potable water. I wash my hands too.
Man,
But
in
I'm just
1912,
saying.
y'all niggas was using newspapers as toilet paper.
I was fucking leaves, nigga. We was out there
now
using
I will tell you this
leaves.
though.
Yeah, banana
One
leaves.
place there
Banana
is
leaf.
one place
I
I will not.
tell you, we was out there in the jungle with the
Nigga,
big
you was in the Air
banana.
Force. You was in a dorm. Stop playing.
I
You was in
was
the Air
in
Force.
special ops, fool. We was infiltrating and exfiltrating, nigga. We was in that
Nigga,
shit.
he was
You
coming
gonna
down
tell me
helicopter
what
ropes,
in a
nigga.
helicopter? We was jumping out the back
What you
of
mean?
Hey,
C-130s and
C
shit.
one
now
thirty.
there's
Nigga
one
was rafting and
one
rafts by himself
H H
in all
yeah
there
types
H
of
is
water.
yeah
there's one
H63s,
facility I will
baby.
not take a dump in, and that's some porta potties. I will not take a dump in the porta potty. This it's not happening.
Man, I don't know why you were going to porta
I don't
potty.
I
even step
trust no
foot in the
nigga
porta
that shit
potty.
in the porta potty.
I am not. I'm not. I'm
You a
not
Nah,
doing
Did you,
wild
bro.
nigga doing that.
yo, did
Yo,
you see the video of the person got caught in the porta
I
potty? Got stuck in
question
there?
everything you do in
I
life
am
if
not
I
taking a
ever
squat in the
find
porta
out one
potty.
of y'all
I'm
niggas shit
nope.
in the porta potty.
yo, what is you doing walking in a porta potty? You
You gotta
walk in there
pee.
and you
You gotta
no.
pee. You gotta pee. You gotta
I'll
pee.
pee in the
You gotta
porta
I
potty.
pee.
don't even
You
like pee.
gotta
I pee in
pee.
the
I know
street
you don't
before I
want
pee
Yep.
to.
or
I
even piss
I
in
got
the
will
that.
porta
water a
potty.
tree.
I feel you. I
I
feel you
take
on
I'll
that
that.
catch a
I
ticket. Give
feel
me
ticket.
you.
that
I'll
I
ticket.
catch
I'm
a
feel
good.
you.
ticket.
I'm
Cause
on the
yo,
side of a
porta
car, right?
potties.
I'm in the parking lot behind a whole bunch of cars. Hopefully
That's
nobody's over
it. You
there
catch me,
looking.
officer, I
I'm
take
you
that
catch a
ticket. I'm
ticket.
Listen,
not
I'm
Look,
going in that
opening
I
fucking
I'm
had to
porta
opening my
go.
potty.
front door,
I had to
opening the
piss.
back
Yeah.
door,
Right.
and I'm gonna water the tree. I'm gonna water the grass. Nah, B. Them
I
porta
understand
potties,
that, man.
you walk in
Yeah.
there, it's just yeah. Petri
It's
dish for
trouble. It's
infection.
trouble. It's trouble
Nigga,
all the way
it's
around.
hepatitis B in there. It's
B.
fucking
It's
That's
chlamydia
hepatitis
in
APC up
Okay,
in there.
there.
the whole alphabet is in that bitch.
That's
ABC.
APC up in that camp, man. I'm not squatting in no porta potty, man. I'm
They
just
got
gonna tell you.
hepatitis B159.
I'm
You
not
don't
taking
even
no
know what
squat in
that
no
is.
porta potty. I just
That shit,
I'll
that shit don't even hide
Y'all
nothing. Everything is right
stupid.
there. Yeah.
and then look, yours is mixed
And
with other
trying to
people's and
yeah.
That shit is
And they
crazy.
trying to cover it with some kind of goddamn daisy smell. What is this?
You just got the blue liquid. What is
If
that
you
blue
shit in a
liquid?
porta potty,
What is the
now
blue
I
liquid?
automatically know you from a third world country.
I am not squatting in no porta potty.
Automatic. You not
Hey,
from here.
listen,
You
Leo.
shit in a porta
If you
potty.
put a porta potty in a third world country, they wouldn't even use it.
No,
They
that's a
look at that
lie.
like,
I've
Yeah,
been
nah,
there.
that's a
Hold
lie.
up, bro. Don't say that
I'm
thing.
saying, listen,
Don't listen
listen.
here.
I've
They
been
got
there.
the, they
he said,
got
I've
that
been.
they got those facilities out there and they put them bitches out there. Yo, bro, you want to know where it's worse? When they got them bitches on a flight line in the middle of the motherfucking heated place. I don't give a fuck what the name of the place is. If it's heated, any flight line, if it's 100 degrees, it'll get to 150 on a flight line. Imagine having to go into one of them motherfuckers if you getting off one of them planes.
No,
That shit is
no, I don't.
treacherous.
I don't.
Treacherous.
I don't want to imagine.
And them MREs,
Uh,
and you eating them MREs,
I
them
ain't fuck with
MREs
no
are not
MREs.
designed
I
to
was
stay
in
in your
the Air
body.
Force. I was in the Air Force. I never ate an MRE.
You never. That's the look. I'm telling you,
I thought you was
special
special
ops, man.
ops.
Motherfucker, we ate good out there, nigga. Shit, that's what I'm telling you. Wasn't fucking with them
Okay, so you have to
MREs
let me young going on secret missions.
and lobster, motherfucker, and lobster.
Okay,
when
you
you
had just surfing turf.
Ain't
I feel you.
fucking. You had to
but I'm gonna
fucking
tell you the
eat that
most
shit.
uncomfortable, and Unc can attest to this, the most uncomfortable squat you gotta take is in the morning at Reveille, and you gotta take your morning squat, and you got your shipmates brushing their teeth, and you sitting in an open stall because you gotta take a squat, and they brushing their teeth while you taking your squat. That is the most
That sucks
uncomfortable
for them
feeling
because
ever.
I'm not brushing my
That's
teeth while somebody drop. I'm out.
That
it's
just
hard. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
out.
bro.
I'm out.
I've been in
You
the
got it.
desert, bro. They had restroom and wash facilities, and
Nah, I don't need
everything
fart
is
air
separated.
in the air
Everything
while
is
I'm brushing my
separated.
teeth.
No, 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 no.
Nah, I'm gonna get
I
an
get it's
infection.
on a
Your
different
fart
part.
air gonna get on my toothbrush while I'm
It's
brushing my
it's
teeth.
on
I
the
don't
other
do.
side, Jay. It's on the relax, bro. It's not near
Nah,
the
bro, you got
showers.
fart air.
The showers and the sink are over here, and then they got the stalls and the
Yo,
urinals
Them niggas
over
shower in
there.
dirty
And
rivers and shit.
and
Bruh, yeah, bruh.
when they play the butt trumpet, all that smell is gonna come over and infiltrate
But
like nerve gas.
Jay, yo, you
It's
ain't gonna
gonna be
make
like
that's
me.
nerve gas. It's
Unc,
gonna
You
he
hit
ain't
your
telling the
gonna
truth
make
on
me,
that.
toothbrush.
buddy.
You know he telling the truth on that one.
It's
Unc
gonna
was
hit on
I
my
bathed.
ain't
tooth.
trying. I ain't
Unc was
trying to
bathed
get
in
there
with
with
elephants
nobody.
and shit.
Hey, look,
Those shits is
look.
washing his
You
back and shit.
scared him?
Hey, hey, you be
Uncle was
sitting
living
out,
in
you
the
like, yo,
jungle book.
hey, you drop one or two, you done. Your shipmate's still on the turn. Hey, you good shipmate? Yeah, I'm good.
The Jungle Book is based behind Unc.
yo,
Hey, you know,
Unc
motherfuckers be
was
like,
lost in the
why
jungle
we
in
on this
Vietnam,
shit?
son.
Over there surfing trees and whatnot, just chilling barefoot.
Fucking
yo, I
blade
That
guarantee,
trying.
military life, man. You
I
can tell.
guarantee you, whoever logged into this show right now is like, what the fuck did I log into?
Oh yeah.
These military
Yeah, just a
stories, man. These
disclaimer,
military
y'all.
stories.
Listen,
Stories with Unc.
it's a
That
Yeah.
freestyle
nigga,
Friday. You know, at some point
that nigga
we'll
was
have some
looking for the
topics
bare
of real discussion
necessity.
to talk about, but we just we just freestyle and having fun right now, y'all.
You niggas talking about taking shits at work and shit.
But I'm saying though, it's real though.
I know that's a bigger issue
But it's
than
real though. Like
yeah.
Nate, let's
That's a
keep it
real
100.
life issue.
Oh,
A
I
lot of
know it
people don't
is.
even
I
talk
know it
about
is.
it. But yo, you know what's even worse though, see Nate, because you brought it back up, you brought something to my mind. Yo, you know what's the worst? Like when you go to the bathroom and the bathroom already stink, and then you come out and one of your coworkers is standing there like they about to walk in, you like, yo, that's not even me. That wasn't even me. Don't even know you can't put that on me.
They be like, yeah, whatever, nigga. Whatever, nigga.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100. At one of my jobs, you know what I'm saying? I had told my supervisor, like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you up. A lot of people in here stink. I go into the bathroom, and we had several different bathrooms. And I would try to find the bathroom that didn't stink. You know, the one that stank the least. That could be my personal bathroom. But all the bathrooms stink. Yo, I had to tell the supervisor, like, yo, fam, you got to buy that little poop spray and put it in every bathroom because somebody in here, everybody in here smell really bad. I don't know what they eating, but they eat death at night.
Some rotten motherfuckers.
They eat death. I don't know what it is, but the Grim Reaper, whatever they do, they season their food with the Grim Reaper.
That's
And whatever
because ain't
comes
nobody.
out,
uh,
That's because ain't nobody doing the courtesy flush.
Yeah, you gotta do the courtesy flush. You gotta do the
now
courtesy flush.
listen, all I know is that poop spray, and you know me, I'm funny, but I'm direct. Yeah, I gave a little meeting like everybody. We got the poop spray in every bathroom now. Give two sprays
get
before you let it
two
go.
two two toots for two poots.
Yep, please and thank you. We got air freshener and everything. Like yo,
Oh man.
it was that
Now what I
simple,
will
man.
do, now what I will do, I will try to find the most private bathroom in the building, the most secluded bathroom in the building. then I go
All the
and
way
do it
up,
there.
all the way up to the
Oh,
18th
so you're going
floor,
to the
huh?
fifth floor, huh,
Yeah, you
Arthur?
going to the 18th floor? Hell yeah, hell yeah.
But
Well, who is
sometimes
up
it don't work.
here?
Now, but here's the thing. Sometimes it don't work out that way. Sometimes, hey, you got to go where you got to go.
You
And
know,
you know,
all right, all
Oh
right.
no,
You know what I was great at though, all right? In VA, in the call center in VA. You know what I'm
I didn't
talking
work
about.
at that one. I never
yo,
worked
But
at that
Leo,
one.
yo, I
yo,
worked at
Leo,
a night
what,
shift, top floor. After 6 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, ain't nobody up there. I'm
ain't
up there all
nobody
day,
up there. That's
all
the
day.
hangout, right?
hold
Yeah,
up.
I'm up
Yo,
there all
Leo, what
day.
you eating?
Pizza.
Quiz, I don't whatever it is,
What?
Quiznos. I mean burritos with black beans and
I ain't
everything in there.
ask, Nate, I ain't talking about you.
Oh,
Leo eating something right
oh my
now.
bad.
Yo, they had a fat boy moment. Quiznos, Papa John's. I got dogs, man.
Oh,
I'm eating
nasty,
good.
I love that
nasty.
spot. I love that call center.
I'm going to Wawa.
They had all them good spots.
Yeah,
Yep.
Wawa was holding me down,
Yo,
son.
it was a Fridays right next to it. So that was a
Nah,
hangout spot right after I got off for work.
but Leo, what you eating right now, bro? I see you
Pizza.
munching, son.
Pizza, nigga.
Oh, my bad. Shit.
I said that shit like 5 times.
I ain't even hear you, son. You know I'm hard of hearing.
How much is the slice now?
$4.
Oh nah, it's not one of them pizzas. It's Pizza Hut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how
What you
much?
say?
No, but real rap. How much is how much is the slice nowadays in the town, yo?
Slice like $7, $6, $7.
God,
What?
dog. One slice?
Yeah, shit's expensive, bro.
You ain't that. That's not a personal paying.
Really?
Hell no.
Nah,
Personal
nigga,
pay
you know
now
what I'm
like
saying?
$12.
Hell
$12. That's
yeah.
not a small pie no more. Come on, B. Talk to me, son. What we doing?
No, they not even trying to treat you like a
Yo,
normal person. They
y'all
Slice?
heard?
charging
One
your
slice?
ass.
Yo, let me ask y'all this. Y'all heard about the May out there? May in New York City talking about now people when you apply for housing, whatever, the people can either check your credit score or they could act or you got to show proof of income. You can't do both now. What y'all think about that?
I mean, hey, they don't want
The,
nobody not paying their rent, so they gonna
I
make
mean,
sure you got a job. They do
what's the
Oh
things
no,
$5
like
no,
that.
no, no!
though?
I'm talking no. Oh no, it goes against the landlords. This benefits the people going for housing because now landlords used to be able to check your income score, your credit score, and you had to prove have proof of income.
But
Now
the thing,
they
Okay.
can
but the thing
only
about housing.
now they can
So
only
here's the
check
thing.
now they can only check one or the other. You can't look at both.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I don't know. I never lived in housing, so I don't know. I can't comment. No disrespect, but I can't comment. So
I'm saying I don't understand. Like if I think it's just to see if they have a viable way of making sure they pay for their, pay for their rent.
Oh no,
They still got
I
to
get
pay
that.
rent. Yeah.
but
What it, so
I
what it was is that people were so let's say you was able to pay the rent, right? You prove you
Right.
had 3 times the income, but you had a bad credit score. So people were like, nope, we denying you. It made it real hard for people. Pretty much it was an ill way to discriminate against somebody. You can find loopholes to make
Right.
sure
Right. I mean,
to get rid
I
of
seen
people.
it happen. I seen it happen. I understand that.
but
I
the
understand
whole
that.
thing of housing is you need housing because for whatever reason your income may be good, but you got a lot of bills you got to pay. You got a lot. You got
Yeah.
you got child support. You got
Exactly. And that's
you
what
know what I'm saying. So
and that's what the mayor's trying to balance out. Give people a fair chance.
That's a good
You,
thing. I don't think
at
there's
least give
nothing
them a
wrong
fair
with that.
shot.
If that's what it's working toward and making sure that a lot more people are in homes and they can afford them, you know what I'm saying? That'd be great. If we
but
could
it's
get the
housing though. It's
motherfuckers,
not. It's not. These aren't private renters. He's talking about housing.
Oh no, private
yeah,
renters, everything.
So they private renters can only. I mean, landlords can only check one.
Yeah, they could check one or the other. Either they could check your credit score, or they can check check a proof of income. And if they check
but
your
this
credit
is
score, now it's no longer the tenant, the applicant is no longer required to pay for it. The landlord has to pay for it now.
so they're gonna always ask you how much your money is, how much money you making, and can you afford
But
it?
but
Because they not
I
gonna want to pay
I
for
mean
shit.
I applied for a crib and they wanted my bank statement. They wanted like my current bank statement to prove I
They
had
want
3
proof of
months.
income to make sure that you got.
No. They wanted to check my income, my bank statement, my bank balance, not my income.
What?
Yeah, and I was in a situation. I was in a situation. I was right when I was widowed. It was me and my daughter. Um, my income had been cut in half, so I was struggling a little bit, and I made good money, but a lot of money was going out because I was paying for stuff, clearing my
Yeah.
house
So
and,
what
and
they
stuff
checking your
like that.
bank? Yeah. What they checking for your account for? That's crazy.
So right, what their excuse was, this landlord had been burnt before because he had rented to somebody and they didn't pay the rent. Like they paid rent for like the first 3 months, and then after that, they didn't pay any rent for like the next year. And it
Oh,
took them almost a year and a half to get them out of the house.
they just squatted on his ass, huh?
Right, because the person that had rented for them knew a whole bunch of laws and had a whole bunch of stuff going on. And in the courts, one of the busiest courts is eviction court. Eviction court.
Yeah, bro, because they can't do nothing because of that squatters rule.
Right.
Well,
So
you heard about the number of evictions in New York, though, right?
Mm.
uh-uh.
At least eight. I think it's what 8,000. I think it is so far.
Yeah, so the courts are going to be backed up. Yeah, you get an eviction notice, and normally it's what 90 days. Now it can take 6 months to a year because
Well, they
the
already
courts are
evicted
backed
these
up.
people.
What's that?
They already evicted these people in New York. It's already about 8 because they said the average median for rent is about 5,000, about $5,300 now in New York.
God, for
God
what?
So
A
damn.
tenement?
yeah, living in an apartment. So I'm gonna say this about renting though. I get where you want to make sure you get the right candidate, but the truth is you never know who you get because you can get somebody who has great credit and they are terrible tenants. Like when you go to look at the apartment after they move out of there, they done trash everything. It's holes. They done carved up shit in there. It could be a total mess, and it could be the person that you didn't want to give a chance to who actually keeps the place clean. Also, I don't sometimes with your credit score or even with how much you make. Really, to me, once you get in there, you in there. That's all that matters as a tenant because they don't care as long as you pay your rent. Because when I was working the job I was working at with art, and I had no problem ever saying it. I got fired from there after 12 years, but I was still able to pay the rent. Didn't nobody say nothing. They didn't ask me to recertify. Hey, are you still working here or whatever? They didn't care. As long as that rent kept getting paid beginning of the month, they could give two shits. They didn't even know. I was working
Oh,
at the
that
job
was.
only. I was working at the job only making $13 an hour. That was my part-time job, which became my full-time job because I had got fired from the main job. So it's like I was only making 13 an hour. They wasn't saying nothing because you know what? They was still getting their rent on time, so they could care less.
Yeah.
Careless. Yep.
Yep. Yeah. The trick is, you're right. The trick is just to get in. Once you in,
Because
That's why
you
they
can make
making
it
it hard for you motherfuckers to get in.
right, because you can make a bad judgment on somebody. You could look at somebody and yeah, they might look like and they look like they might change. Because I remember when I first moved into that apartment complex too, the girl told me they was about to charge me extra because she thought I was in my 20s. So she was trying to say like she had this assumption I was gonna
You
tear
can't
up the
even. You're
apartment.
not even allowed to do that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, what? But then when she's like, when she happened to be talking to me, she's like, she got twin girls, and I'm like, how old is your? And I told her how old my daughter was. She's like, wait a minute, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 35, 30, well, no, about 30, 35, 36. She was like, oh, she said, I'm actually glad you said that because I was gonna we was gonna charge you extra. I like, you can't do that. She like,
It's
because
a,
they say when
a
they
high
She
risk
said, I'm
renter.
about to
yeah
do it to your ass.
yeah
You
when they
look
get
wild.
when they
You
get
look
they say when they get
wild, Art.
they
Nate, you look wild.
They say when they get younger people in their 20s, they usually trash the apartments and stuff like that. Like if you look at the Airbnbs now, you see a lot of young kids just. I don't know if y'all saw that video. The young kids, they was lighting firecrackers and stuff in the Airbnb in the 80s and all that, tore up the whole Airbnb.
mm,
And
That,
unfortunately,
people
majority
would get killed.
majority of that crowd was
All below age, right? Underage or something.
no, and
They
that's
was
what I'm
black,
saying now.
man. They was black. They
You
was
gotta
black.
excuse that military mind. That
Um,
shit
thought I
takes a
was,
minute. That shit takes a minute to compute.
thought giving it sound like shoot. Shoot.
Yeah, that almost You
He
see me?
said, "What's wait?" He
I
said, "Wait a
almost
target,
coded
Sergeant."
over. Yeah, I almost coded over. It was like, oh shit,
The
I got
war
to
is
move.
over, Unc.
I got to
The war
move.
is over.
Excuse me, I gotta go get my gun.
Yeah,
Oh
really.
yeah. Speaking of the war, my baby brother's home.
All
He
Nice.
right.
but he's getting ready to go. He gotta go do something else. So they came and got him off the ship. His division's still out there, but he's got another assignment. So they came and pulled him off the ship. And he's home. But he's getting ready to go do something in about 2 weeks. So
Damn.
He in the Navy.
yeah.
How long he got? How long he signed up for?
20
But
years.
he got a 5 year because he graduated. So let me see when he graduated. He graduated in 22. So when you graduate from the academy, any of the academies, you got to do 4 years.
Hmm.
So he's just about on that fourth year now.
Yeah, but he's gonna stay a little longer.
Oh,
20 years.
he gonna re-enlist and shit.
Well, he's an officer, so
He said, "Fuck that! I'm getting all these benefits out this bitch."
if he can accomplish what he's setting out to accomplish now, he's gonna stay in a little longer.
So I'm gonna ask that. So when you first sign up, right? Is that's one of the questions they ask you? Like, and I'm excuse me for
Yeah.
sounding dumb, right? Like, oh, you want to be here for the 4 year coming back in days like 4 years,
They
or
don't
you
they
want to be
don't
in the
ask
full
you
time?
No,
shit. They
so
trying to
so
gas you for the long haul.
no,
Them
no, they don't.
niggas
No, they
trying
don't.
to gas the
No, they
shit
don't.
out you.
No. Seriously,
It's like
depending on
you
your
can have a
job.
20-year career, and they sell you
Well, they
all the
do.
perks
Hey,
they
they do
gonna
that.
get.
They will
Yeah,
say
that's
that.
what television do.
They
Them
sell you
They
that
will.
television.
They will.
benefit
No, no.
package
No,
like
hold up.
that
Wait a
shit
minute.
is
Wait a minute.
top-notch cocaine.
Time out. Oh, you can co-sign on this. So first,
We'll
it
pay for
depends on your job.
college. You'll get a house. You'll
All
travel
that.
and see the world.
Zero
They
down
they
payment.
will.
Shit,
The
we
We'll
pay
Say
your
take
that
trip.
care of
again. Go
you.
ahead. All right. Do it all right.
Yo,
No, the recruit.
yo, that
Wait,
shit is
wait,
so
wait.
real. Like, you get you a wife, we'll throw you extra $5,000. They be trying to
I mean
sell the
that's facts.
shit out
But
of you.
what they
You
do,
ain't lying.
yeah, I mean that is facts. I can't argue against that. That's facts.
Yeah, you ain't
They
lying.
will gas it. They will gas it. But what your initial enlistment is between 4 and 5 years. Now, depending on the job that you select, it could be five. So my enlistment was 5 years. It was an 8 year enlistment, but it was 5 active, 3 inactive reserve.
Was your enlistment walking into actually one of the places, or was it like at the school? 'Cause when I used to go to college, I used to see them all the time. The Marines, the Army, all of them would be up there at the school handing out, with flyers. Because funny thing was, a kid that I used to go to junior high school with was in the Marines, and I was so shocked because this is somebody who never liked to listen to authority, and now he got a crew cut and everything. Puerto Rican kid with a crew cut and everything. In the Marines.
Because they sold
So
that nigga on the
yeah,
benefits.
if
He
you
said, you know what?
if you enlist off the street, you have to go through a recruiting station.
Yo, he was
Now,
he was the only Puerto Rican I knew that hated Puerto Ricans.
Oh shit.
Like literally, like he said his mom used to be in there playing music. He like, man, turn that shit off. Put some Tupac on. Yo, I used to be laughing and shit. Like, yo, you tripping, man.
like
But yeah, that's what I wanted to
niggas,
know because I see him at the schools and stuff, and they'll give you pamphlets and everything like that, such forth, and it's like telling
but
you
see,
why you should come here or whatever.
but here's the thing: the recruiters are not supposed to be on college campuses.
Oh,
They're breaking rules by doing that.
Yo, hold up. Don't think we ain't get you see pick up a whole 2 liter of orange soda.
No, 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 no. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's
So,
get it right. Right.
so
Now, hold
kiss
on. Hold
on
on.
deck.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
He did that on the low too. He dropped to be low.
Hold on. Hold on. It's Mandarin orange seltzer water with fruit punch
right.
and lemonade.
What in
I
the
thought Jay
world?
was
That
better.
nigga
God
got
damn.
I
the
put it in there.
diabetes cocktail. What the fuck was that?
Right.
Why
It's
you
about to be a long
drinking
night
all
for
that
him.
at one time?
It's about to be a long night.
You're gonna be peeing
He
all
about to do
night,
the
dog.
electric boogaloo all
You're
night
gonna be
long,
peeing
son.
Those,
all
I
night.
don't
those,
want to hear
those
that
combat
shit.
the gummies when he's when dope feed not off,
Listen,
and then he back.
I'm gonna be sitting there talking about get ready for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. Get ready for the percolator.
That nigga got
Nah, I'm
all the
finna go to
sugar
bed.
juice on
Yeah,
deck.
but the recruiters, if they're on the college campus, they're not supposed to be on there. You can actually report them. I mean, nobody does, but
Well, this was 2002 and shit. So
nah, they weren't supposed to be on it. I mean, never at any point. By the time I came through high school, they weren't supposed to be on college. And truth be told, if I'm not mistaken, Unc, you can correct me.
Nah, you mistaken. You
If
wrong.
if if a recruiter stepped to you, if a recruiter stepped to you and you said, "Yo, I'm already been accepted to college. I'm going to college," they're supposed to leave you alone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
But
that's
what they will do is say, "Okay, well, how you paying for it? Go on the National Guard and get
some
$100 a
bullshit.
month."
Some bullshit, yeah.
I
Mm.
We
I
Wait,
almost
one
hold
week
I
on.
in,
almost,
Y'all don't got no
one
love for the
weekend out the
National
month.
Guard. Them
right,
niggas,
Leo. You heard that right?
that shade at them niggas. That's the low. That's the lowest tier. Oh,
But fuck them.
I mean, yeah.
Cause they ain't really do,
them
bruh. They
niggas
ain't
don't do
really nobody
nothing.
do
Them
shit.
niggas protect the
But
beach
they'll put
sand.
on. Look here, they just sitting over there playing guard for a week or something. Motherfuckers don't. They just like they're like extras in a movie and shit, bro. It's this weird shit what they be doing.
Only
He's the
so
actor in
Fuck
the
Oh
them,
movie.
fuck them
so
niggas,
now
man.
Wow.
man, disrespectful to the National
so
Guard,
the
yo.
Check this
National
Mad.
out,
Guard,
right? Look, check
huh?
this out.
I did 25 years active,
Right? No,
enlisted.
right? I'm
I don't
not in,
got no love for nobody that does shit on the weekend, bro.
and I
Fuck
know why.
y'all.
Look, I'm not in no service or nothing, but I know why. Because they get them same benefits y'all niggas do. All of that.
Half-ass and they ain't
Everything.
done nothing, bro. They
Exactly the
ain't
same.
done
So
shit.
you mad at them because they still chose to be
I ain't
Because they don't
really
civilian
gotta
and you
do
had
mad,
to
shit.
go.
but they
Yeah,
don't do
basic.
shit.
You just
But
mad at them
if
because they played
but
the
if you
game
was
smart.
gonna do, but check it though, and this is why I don't really hate because if you was gonna do it, the place to do it
That's
was
like a
at an
nigga with a
air,
BBL
at an
6-pack.
air.
Imagine a nigga coming to off the gym walking like this and that shit a whole nigga BBL.
That's
While
gonna be me,
Arthur
Leo.
really gotta put in the
Leo, that's
work
gonna be
and
me.
all that while this
That's
and
gonna
then
nigga
be
over here
me.
and then
chill
flexing
walking
on
like
him,
a
right? Then
BBL.
flexing on him.
Look. Leo, that's gonna be me. And I'm like, Arthur, look at the pythons, baby.
Yeah.
26 pythons. Yeah.
And he can't even lift 235 plates. That's
Look.
crazy.
Bruh, that's
Nothing with
crazy
not even
business.
lifting weights. I'm gonna have resistance bands. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Squeeze.
It's like
Do
that.
the
Nigga be tight. Like,
squeeze.
yo, I'm
When
over
you
here
Feel
say
the
killing
that
burn.
myself in the gym.
resistance, it's all
Feel
about
the
the
burn.
resistance. Feel the burn. Yeah, yeah,
Feel the
yeah,
Real,
burn.
yeah.
real story though. I was this close to joining the Navy too.
What?
My
What
Yeah,
happened?
because of my pop, because of my pops. He had me down. We were down in Norfolk. We was out by the water, so the ship out there and everything had me. He had his boy out there. He knew what the hell he was doing. Had his boy out there talking. Yeah, man, I traveled. Had me hook, line, and sinker almost for this close, this
Nate.
close.
they almost gassed me too. I
All
let
right.
my man gas me because
I don't
he
feel
ended up
bad
going,
then.
but he sold me that shit. He's
Yo,
like, yo, if we go together, there's a program that we could go through the boot camp together and all that. It was for the shit we just said is the wackest shit for the
Oh, the
Coast Guard.
National
It's
Guard.
for the Coast
Coast
Guard.
Guard.
Oh,
He
Coast
was
Coast
like,
Guard.
yo,
Guard.
they, you know what I mean? They'll pay for this, that. Yo, we won't never have to pay rent. They'll get you a crib. I'm like, what? We was like 18, 19. You know, when you like there, finish, you know what I mean? Like school finish, you like there, you trying to pivot in life, like, yo, what the fuck I'm really gonna do out here in these
Yeah,
streets?
well,
You
yeah,
know what
what's
I mean?
going on? What's
So I was
going
like, all
on?
right, fuck
Right.
it. I was like, we really gonna go to boot camp together? All that. I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
we do that shit. We went
yeah.
there and take the test because I had a GED and we got the same score, but I failed because I had a GED. So when you got a GED, you got to get higher than what a nigga with a high school diploma got to get. So we got the same score, but I failed. So I was like, fuck it, I guess that I ain't going, you know what I'm saying? There's like I could retest and all that, but I ain't want to go. He just sold me on it. And I was like, fuck it,
Yeah,
let's do it.
Yeah, you
But I
get now
guess
you
that was
getting
yeah.
just a
appointed. I
sign to
thought we was
like,
gonna
yo,
make it. Fuck
nah,
it,
this
I ain't
ain't.
doing
I'm
it.
not gonna
Fuck
front. I
y'all.
almost got caught too. I graduated high school. At the time, my aunt and my uncle was living in Hawaii. Mom Dukes was like, "Yo, you gonna visit? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you on a trip to Hawaii, kid. You get to visit your aunt and uncle. You graduated high school. You know what I'm saying? Graduation gift." I'm like, "Oh word, yeah, I'm going to Hawaii." Then after the enjoyment of going to Hawaii, hold on. Your uncle, my uncle's still a recruiter. He a recruiter in the army now, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going. I know if I'd have went to Hawaii, I wouldn't have been coming back. I'd have had on some fatigue greens or something right now.
Like, sir, yes, sir.
I'd have been an Army Ranger somewhere tucking and rolling.
Yeah,
Nope.
high school days, everybody wanted to be in there. I had a homeboy who I guess he didn't know at the time. I think he was just so mad that the Marines disqualified him because they found out he had sickle cell. He was trying to sue them. He was just so mad because he had, I mean, for years going into we graduate, he was like,
That's all he
he
was
like, yo,
gonna
I'm going
do,
to the
huh?
Marines. Yeah, I'm going to the Marines. I'm gonna be a Marine. He was so proud of it. And then he said, yo, he said, them motherfuckers told me I can't go in. Talk about my sickle cell. Yo, I'm suing these motherfuckers. I got a lawyer set and everything. I think he dropped the lawsuit,
Hell yeah,
because
there ain't
Because
none of your ass in there. You sick?
you can't join any branch if you got sickle cell.
yeah,
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 Oh, that's
Matter of fact,
automatic
yeah.
disqualification.
yeah,
yeah,
I had,
cause
I had,
you
I
yeah,
had a
because they
cousin.
didn't
I had a
want that
cousin
to
that
be.
happened to.
because you with so
You're
another
automatic.
story.
You're automatic health risk. Yeah.
I got this is it's called G6 PD, which is like a sickle cell trait, and they almost kicked me out for it. I
Why?
was at
You got sickle cell, nigga?
no, it's called
He got
it's called
D12, 13, 45, D9. You ain't hear him? It's a trait, a sickle cell.
What that mean?
It's called Omaha.
What that mean? What's the trait of sickle cell?
That
it's
means
in the sickle cell family. So
Oh, you got
basically,
sickle cell tendencies.
yeah, I can't nah, for real.
Nah, I'm
no,
dead
no,
ass. I don't.
no,
Nah,
I don't know how else
no,
to word it. I don't know.
no, I mean
nah,
seriously.
no,
So
no. I'm laughing. I'm laughing because that's the dope way to say it though. Like you got sickle cell tendency. Nigga, your blood be acting
so
funny once in a while.
the crazy so I had a red dog tag, and a red dog tag is medical alert. Like if you got asthma, you got sickle cell trait, you got the thing that I have is called G6PD. It's some other stuff, right? So um, if I dehydrate real quick, like real quick, like everybody has been dehydrated at some point in their life, but I dehydrate real quick. And they said if you get dehydrated
I
enough,
ain't
you
never
can
been
literally have
dehydrated,
a
son.
sickle
I
cell
stay
pain
hydrated my
crisis.
whole life.
But what
So
sickle cell does to you ultimately? Like, what's one of the main
so
like
it's a
episodes?
malformation of your
It's
it's a malformation of your red blood cells.
instead of them being
And so
circles, they literally
they're
be
they're like
sickles, and they'll
they're
stab
like
you.
it's not a real circle. It's
Yeah,
in a
it's
pain crisis is when they're acting up and it's basically your body attack. Your white blood cells are attacking your body, basically.
So you be
Yeah,
That's
in
what
pain
sickle
and
cell is.
shit.
and then it gets
Yeah.
swollen,
shit, worse
and
than that
then
sometimes.
Your
and
blood.
then
What happens
you
is
be
your blood
immobilized.
doesn't transfer. Your blood doesn't transfer the way it's supposed to. The plasma and everything, because of the cells, the oxygen cells. They call it a sickle. So it basically turns up like this, and it flattens out. So when it's passing through the veins or the arteries, it's not able
It's
to
not able to pass
completely go
through, and
through and pass
it
through
gets jammed
because it
up.
starts. Yeah,
It's
they start clogging up.
blockage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
It
there's
starts
certain things.
swelling. You get your
So I
white
don't
blood cells go into attack. You get fatigued,
right.
tired.
Your white
You're
blood
not
cell,
getting
right.
enough
Like I've
oxygen.
never
You'll pass out. It's fucked. It's messed up.
so now the flip side of that is I can't get malaria.
Right.
Oh, so you go out there and be in the jungle and get stung by 1,000 mosquitoes, huh?
And I cannot get malaria.
This
Because
Any
nigga,
and anybody that has full sickle cell can't get malaria either.
yeah, and the thing about it is when you got it sometimes, somebody I know who they had it before, they got it so bad that in order for them to get back healthy, they tranquilize them with shit that they would do for horses. and that's the only shit that got him back. That got them back to normal.
God
And
damn.
yeah, the one thing
Yo,
about it though too, also, if you got sickle cell, and I'm not, this is not a privilege, but I'm just saying, but it does happen because I've been in a situation with this taking somebody. You get moved. You really do get bumped to the line when you go to the ER.
Hmm.
As soon as you go in there
Yeah,
to this person got a sickle cell crisis, yo, you in there ASAP.
That's it. There's
cause they
no
yeah,
gotta
no
try to
because
find
any.
somebody that they gotta
they
find
know,
somebody
you
that
know how
matches up to
you
you, and they
need a
gotta get
blood
that blood.
transfusion immediately
Yes.
because
Yep.
your blood cells literally turn into knives. They turn
Wait,
into
so every
daggers.
time you have a sickle cell
No,
episode, you got to have a blood transfusion?
not
Not
every
all the
time.
time.
if
Not
it's
all
Not
the
all the
severe
time.
enough,
time.
if it's severe enough and bad enough, yes. Like matter of fact, put it to you like this: you see how Prodigy got sick every time it had to be rushed to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
That's because of his sickle cell. You see how long it kept him out from performing, doing shows, and he was like, "Yo, I was jammed up. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't move. I
So
couldn't
they would
walk."
have to do a blood transfusion every time?
Yeah,
Not every time. It just depends.
not every time, but a lot of the times they would have to, and he would
So
have to take
so
a lot of medications and keep him
right. So
sedated.
don't get it twisted. I don't have full sick. I don't have like sickle cell. It's just
No, I know. I just wanted to know,
You have
like,
the
what the
you have the
fuck?
gene, you have the trait of it, you know.
right.
Um, but yeah, nah, it's sickle cell is wicked. That's one of those wicked diseases, yo.
And certain medications I can't take. Like I'm really not supposed to take Motrin, but I don't. You know, God be the glory. If when I take it, it don't do nothing to me. So like any sulfa medications or anything like that, I'm not supposed to take. I'm really supposed to take Tylenol when I get a headache, but my
And it
headache,
could,
And let me ask you, is it supposed to be adult Tylenol or children Tylenol?
adult Tylenol.
The
Okay.
children shit ain't gonna do nothing to you.
and it could trigger from a lot of things too because you can they always say about drinking, but like if you take shots, you can mess around and go into a crisis right after that. And I've seen it happen. It's like it's different ways, it's a lot to that, and the then crazy thing about it is though they'll go around and then when they have kids, their kids only got the traits, they don't get the full blown.
Yeah, that's wild. But it's a good thing though. It's a good thing that we're talking about health and unfortunately we're talking about sickle cell, but we also mentioning taking care of yourself and whatnot. This is kind of dope. What's happening out here in Wilmington, North Carolina, yo. Michael Jordan has opened his third completely free clinic in Wilmington, NC, giving uninsured residents completely free healthcare forever.
Doesn't matter. We're going to do whatever we can. When the families are not able to support, we're there to support. Doesn't have any money, doesn't matter. We're going to do whatever we can. When the families are not able to support, because that's what happened to me. That's where I got it from. So we did it in Charlotte, and now we're going to do it here in Wilmington, which makes it even more special because this is home. This is where I came from, and to support you. And no matter how you see Michael Jordan, this is where I started. This is where I'm always going to be a part of.
Michael Jordan starting to sound like an old man, ain't
The
it?
I
fact
mean,
that's
he,
that's
our-
his
Nigga
third
is the
clinic.
old man.
that's his
But you
third
know
clinic,
what?
but I ain't go front. That sounded real personal and really emotional. Sometimes when celebrities get up there, you could tell when they just faking it. That one sounded like that has some meaning behind it for him. Like that was a real
But
personal
you know
thing,
what?
and I think it's beautiful though.
I'm gonna say this, man. I'm starting to backtrack a lot of bad things I said about Mike because I'm finding out some stuff that I didn't know. Because again, I'm a Knicks fan. He a Knicks killer, so I didn't like the dude. Didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? But no, respect though, respect, because that takes a lot to do that. You know what I'm saying? To recognize where you come from and to give back, man. That's what it's about.
Well, I got a question about that.
What up?
Oh,
Here
Uh-oh.
we
Here we
there.
go.
Why I gotta be? Oh, is it really
But the
giving
way,
back though?
nah, yeah, but I mean, it's the way you said it. Like, well, wait, hold on.
Well, yeah,
Now that's a
because
Nah,
question.
I
get
hate
it
to
though,
be that person,
because we need because
but
we definitely need that other side of the perspective though. Like, what
now I
up
mean
though?
it's not just for argument's sake. It's a legit question because I listened to that clip and then I'm listening to what y'all saying. But then at the end of the day, though, because right, you remove Michael Jordan, if you live in the inner city of wherever you from, fucking free clinics around every other corner type shit. You know, especially here in New York where I'm at, the fucking at
So,
least
all right, so I'm
three
gonna
free clinics on every block type shit.
tell you the
There's an
difference.
Yeah,
urgent
but
care
hold
all
on.
over the
Wait a
place.
minute.
Like
But
that's
I'm gonna
but
urgent
tell you
care. You take out
now. I'm gonna
Michael
tell you
Jordan,
why.
what he just did is urgent care.
Now I'm gonna
but
tell you
here's
what
the
the
thing though.
importance of it is,
You you
Leo.
you you comparing New York City to Wilmington, North Carolina.
So, Leo, the only reason why and every or like you said in New York is so much is due to the population. So therefore, you get the funding. You'll get all of that, and they can afford to give out free clinics. In Wilmington, North Carolina, there's not enough people for them to say to justify to put the
Right.
money out there to say,
Exactly.
hey, we're
Exactly.
gonna do this for the people because
For as
we're gonna lose
for
money.
for as many, but I'm pretty positive there's a free clinic out there wherever
Nah,
he opened his
Not in
nah,
shit.
Wilmington, bro. Not
nah,
in Wilmington. Not in
nah,
Gotta
Wilmington.
be 100%,
nah,
No.
That's
bro.
right.
Because
nah.
this is how
No.
I'm gonna tell you. Because this is my whole point. It ain't even about Michael Jordan. Fuck, it's not. I'm just saying, like,
Right.
I just be seeing this with select. I feel like this is a template, right? So then it makes my mind start going, and then yeah, conspiracy theories, whatever, right? But I see this just looks like a template, right? So then I'm just thinking like, yo, poverty is fucking big business, bro. It's $1 billion industry, bro. Because then at the end of the day, right, it makes it, oh, I'm giving back the tears and all that. But bro, we got enough of our people that's rich that we could dead poverty, bro. Like,
We
right?
do.
All
We do.
whoever own Facebook, whoever own Amazon, them niggas got this study that these niggas dead ass, they got liquid cash to end,
Yeah.
but so they would never
Like
do that,
just
bro.
like
That they would
that.
never ever
Just
do that because poverty is big business, bro.
Oh, of course.
Is it
They
a
tell
tax
you
write-off?
crime
So
don't pay. That's a motherfucking lie. Crime
it's a lot.
fucking is
But
$1 billion industry,
Oh,
bro.
crime pays because
but
it pays for
So
lawyers, it
ghetto
pays for
America is
judges.
gonna exist everywhere always because they're
well,
not
I
gonna
mean,
give that. So that's what I'm saying. So like, is he really? Because at the end of the day, right? Like I said, yeah, there's not a lot of, but I bet you that nigga's getting all the funding he gonna need. That's gonna make that free clinic add up to what it's gonna need to add
Well,
up to keep that shit
dude,
running.
it said he
Like
partnered up
any medical
with
situation that you put
Novant
in
Health.
ghetto America.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what
So
I'm
he did
saying?
partner up with a healthcare provider, Novant Health, which obviously they everywhere. But of course we
Bro,
know Leo.
if
Of
you
course we
broke and
know.
sick, bro, there's free care for you out there, bro.
well,
That's
yeah.
it. If not
But
for nothing, that's the great shit about America,
So
my
all
nigga.
right, so I
If
put it
you
to you
sick
like
and
this,
broke,
Leo.
they're gonna
All right.
charge it to the game, bro.
So even with that, you know, like you said, there's an urgent care everywhere. The fact that they're able to open up another facility, at least there's another place that somebody can go to.
right.
Because I'll be real with you. When I first moved out here to North Carolina, I was gonna renew my I was gonna do a reciprocity and transfer over my EMT license to North Carolina. All I had to do was take a 2 months class, take the test, boom, I'm good. Yeah, I'm in class, right? And they explain to me what we doing and what we gotta do. Yo, they literally told me, yeah, you might be in a rural area to where they'll get the ambulance out there. And if it's a real medical emergency, you'll have to get airlifted to maybe one of the major hospitals in Raleigh or in Charlotte. And I'm like, hold up, I'm in Greensboro. Yeah, but our main hospitals is in Duke or Wake Forest, and it'll be too long in an ambulance, so you have to be airlifted. Yo, in New York, we 5-10 minutes away in an ambulance. You're no more than 15 minutes away from a hospital anywhere. We got trauma centers everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? North Carolina, it's specialized. Like you might be in a helicopter for an hour to get to the hospital because somebody got hurt in the middle of nowhere. So the fact that they got another facility just so people can get to, That's dope. Because people can, like you said in New York, we can go around the corner anywhere. And even where I'm at, I have the accessibility to go to several, urgent cares and stuff like that. If I don't want to wait for this one, I can go to another one. Certain parts, they ain't got that. Like Wilmington, in certain parts out there, they ain't got it.
And like you said, Jay, it's based on the clinics that are there are based on the population. So if you take New York, what's the population in New York now? Like 20 mil, something like that. I'm guessing.
No, I mean I get that, but that go when you live in
But
anywhere. I mean, anywhere outside New York, and the more isolated you are, you're gonna have less shit. That's just with everything.
nah, but
I mean, so I
but
guess if it's there for but what I'm saying is right because yeah, there's a fucking hospital at every corner in New York, but I'm pretty positive and like where he opened it, that's a bad area
in
in North
Wilmington,
Carolina
well, it's not
It's
necessarily a
rural.
bad area.
It's
or a
rural.
It's
poor area.
it's it may not it's not necessarily poor because everywhere got its rich side and got its poor side.
It's just
It's
rural.
not that it's not that many medical facilities out there. So the people in Wilmington, they might have to travel across the bridge to Leland to get to a good medical facility.
Right,
That's
a
like
good
saying,
right. That's my whole thing. Because when I hear free clinic, right, it's not about New York got all right, but just think about
facility.
how diluted it is. So yeah, anytime I hear free, automatically like I'd rather take that ride and take that risk than have
But
some
but
fucking
Leo, think about it.
a doctor that barely passed. You know what I mean?
But
Past the
Leo,
bar, and this
but
nigga's
when
a
you
fucking
but when
like
you in Wilmington to get to Leland, it might take you an hour and a half. You don't have an hour and a half to get there because your life is dependent on it. So at least that facility is over there. Like there's people who wouldn't even make it across that bridge to get to Leland because there was no medical facility because they got jammed up, stuck in traffic, or something else happened. Like the worst thing in the
Or
world, I ain't even gonna front. Imagine you sick and you get caught at one of those railroad crossings where they got 200 train cars going past.
nah, that's what
Man,
it is. That's great. It's just that I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know why
and
all these celebrities and
and
everybody they
and let's,
just
and
all do
let's
the
we
same
also got to
shit.
keep it like
Oh,
this, man.
They
If
claim it's
you
for the community,
oh,
but it just always be the same redundant
oh,
shit
nah, Leo, you
that at the
just
end of
like
the
you
day
said it
that
though.
don't do
It's
nothing.
but also you got to look at it like
six
this
in one
too.
hand, half a
If you
dozen in the other.
if you have to go to a free clinic because you don't have health insurance, you're not in the city. You can't just hop on the train. You can't just hop a cab. You
Ain't
may
no
not
train.
have reliable
Ain't no
transportation.
train out here.
Yeah.
You don't
Like
have reliable transportation
Ain't
out
no
there.
ain't no public transportation. Well, there's public transportation, but it's not reliable public transportation.
It's not.
or
That's what I'm saying.
or
You don't have
or
the
don't go
reliable.
that far.
Right.
Right.
So again, so anytime I hear free clinic, all I'm hearing is from this is that I
It's a
thank you,
cash grab.
Jordan. So you're an excuse for now. We could build all these people, diagnose all these people, and it's just more meds to pump out, more diagnosis to pump out, more more medical billing, more no more insurance billing,
Yeah.
I
and
mean,
you know what I mean? Like that's
you
that's
you
what I'm
you
here. That's what I'm
but
hearing and
you
see
no.
with
Your
shit like
points
this.
are very valid. It's on a monetary standpoint. Very valid on a monetary standpoint. We're just looking at it from a healthcare standpoint because you could go to an urgent care facility, right? And they can stabilize you long enough to get you to where you need to go.
Right, but if you got good insurance, are you even going to go to an urgent care? Like,
Yeah.
because that's what
If
I'm
that's
saying.
the
You only
closest
go
thing
into
to you,
urgent care because you fucked up, and
if that
that's your
no
best
no.
option.
But
Like,
if
I'm not
you if
going to
that's
urgent care on purpose.
even if you have good health insurance, if that's the closest thing to you, that's where you're going.
Right, and it
Nah,
depends
well,
on
he's
it depends on
Leo.
what your symptoms are. It depends on what your
Leo, what
symptoms
he's
are too.
saying is,
I
no,
ra-
peep game. So
I
Leo,
just
peep
go to
game.
the ER and just thug it out until they call me.
Wait, hold up, Leo, peep game. What he's trying to say is, let's say you having a medical emergency, right? You can't make it to the
Urgent care ain't
hospital.
doing shit.
Hold on, you can't make it to the hospital, but urgent care can stabilize you and get you to the hospital faster. You're gonna have
Right.
to go to the
Right.
hospital. You got to
They
urgent care
gonna they
first.
gonna give you a faster date to refer you, but you know what I mean? Unless I
Now,
don't
what
know. I
If
might
it's
be
happens
in
is
getting it twisted. Is that a hospital he opening or just
no, it's a
regular
clinic.
little clinic? Yeah, office can. Them
And,
niggas
and,
can't
and
do shit in
sometimes
medical
and some
emergency.
now think about it like this, right? Little man, right? What was he, 2 now?
Yeah,
So He catches a cold. He gets a feet. Well, I'm not even gonna do that. Let's say somebody has
ER.
a
A
child.
child,
We're
somebody's
going to
They
child.
the
got a
ER.
fever. They got a fever. You looking at it strictly from a New York standpoint. You gotta take your mind outside of New York.
You're close enough to get. You're close enough to
Right.
get to an ER.
I
Everybody's
get what
going.
you're saying. The proximity is that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If it's mainly about the proximity, I get it. I get
And
it.
that's what it's
because
mainly
I
about.
ain't going front.
Yeah.
Because what you're saying, you absolutely right, Leo.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Like
you
you
right. I
100%
agree.
right on.
Yeah, I agree with
And
him on that point.
that's what happens is, of course, you gonna be the face of it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever so-called celebrity. So this way, it's easiest for us to align and get in with the community. You know what I mean? But what we really trying to do is, we get more federal funding. We get to spend more. We get to get more federal money. We get to push out more drugs. You know what I'm saying? We get to do what everything else that we want to do to increase our capital, which is the
But
bottom
you
line.
know, this is the first time I've ever seen them really post about this, and they're saying this is his third one. So you didn't publicize the other two, for one. And then, like I was saying, I can speak to where my family's from, and anybody that's ever been like near Ocean City or on the Eastern Shore, know,
Yeah,
like where
ain't
my
nothing like
family's
that.
from. Between the two cities my family is from are small towns. They got one main hospital. And I had a relative, I ain't gonna name exactly who it was, but I had a relative who had a real serious situation. It was so bad, even the hospital that's in there couldn't handle what they had going on. They had to get them on a chopper all the way to Baltimore just for them to go to John Hopkins. You know what I'm saying? And from John, I mean, on in a helicopter, that was about I think like a 30-minute flight or whatever. But at the end of the day, some of these areas don't have enough, and like just to get to that main hospital where it's on one side to the other takes you about 45 minutes. A lot can
But
happen in that
I
45
don't I
minutes.
don't know, not to pry, and I don't need you to but right for that level, I think regardless if there was a urgent care in between, they gonna take her to that other hospital anyway, because that urgent care ain't gonna do nothing anyway.
Well, no, they took it to no. The place they were taking it was an actual hospital, but that hospital wasn't equipped to actually handle what they had
That's
going
what
on.
I'm saying. So with
Yeah,
an urgent care in the middle between that hospital and the hospital
Yeah, the
that
urgent
is
care ain't gonna
equipped, they're
do
gonna
too
have to
much.
take her to that hospital
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly. Yeah,
Minus
but
the
they would have
urgent care,
found
because
that
the
out. Yeah,
urgent care ain't gonna do shit.
But see, the urgent care can they know they can say, okay, well, we got to call this bus or we got to call the airlift or whatever. Again, you got a 30-minute chopper ride versus an hour and a half car ride.
all that's
Facts,
going to be
facts, facts.
coordinated though.
And
They're
then
going to
still
make
to
that
be have to
call.
shipped
Yeah,
out to the other hospital anyway. Facts.
right.
yeah.
Now
I mean, the
the
only
big
thing, like in that situation, Leo, the only thing urgent care will do, they'll get a faster communication through medical contact to
Yeah.
say, hey, this is what we got. Let me tell you what to
Mhm.
expect.
This is
Get that prep, get
emergency.
this ready, bang, bing, bang. So as soon as they touch down, you good to go versus we just rushing into the ER. And me trying to tell you, like, yeah, my dad just passed out. I don't know what happened. They got to do all the tests. By the
but
time
really,
urgent care call, they got everything lined up, ready for you to
but,
handle it. At least they monitoring your vital signs as well.
Right.
but really, what's the biggest problem out of all of that stuff is the billing afterwards. Because you might go from urgent care to the emergency room, or let's say urgent care to the main hospital or wherever else. It's them trip tickets afterwards. Because you're gonna get, or you know what I'm talking about, right? You're gonna get them tickets in the mail, say, oh well, we traveled you from here to here. This is $150. Then that's part of your benefits and your insurance. Your trip, in the emergency room, whatever, it's $150 here, $150 there. You're gonna have to worry about that part of it as well, because
Yep.
that billing part is diabolical. I don't care nobody say, like, the way they do with billing.
And
That's the most vicious part of all of it.
and
It
let me
is.
tell y'all something. If just word to the wise, right? If you known to have hypertension and stuff like that, never ever when they do those free screenings and they tell you, hey, get on the ambulance, jump on the ambulance and do a free screening. Don't do it because if you have
Don't do it.
hypertension, now I'm gonna tell you why. Like I'm not even being funny. Let's say you got it and they take your blood pressure and it's kind of high. Yeah, legally they can't let you go by
Oh, I
law.
know.
by law, you have to talk one if it's not if it's just EMTs or even if it's just a paramedic, they have to call the medical director and you have to sign off to say that you don't want medical treatment.
Yeah,
Because you're by law now you're a medical case because you have high blood pressure and you came into contact with them, a medical professional. And if you walk away from them and something happens to you, you can sue them. So
I'm, a,
yo,
I'm
go ahead, Nate.
no, my bad. I mean, cause I was gonna say I'm gonna say that from personal experience. They didn't let me out. They didn't let me out the ER. I was in. They had me in there almost for a full 24 hours because my blood pressure was always at like 220 over like 180, some shit like that. This was
Damn,
years
man,
ago.
you about to turn
This
into the Incredible Hulk.
God damn.
yeah, this is like 2021, early 22, and I ain't gonna lie, there was a lot of stuff going on. One of my closest homeboy had just passed away, and I was just down and out about everything at the time. And my blood, it got so bad because I knew something was wrong because I kept my body with the ceiling fan and that was on. My hands was tingling, my whole body was tingling. I just didn't feel right, and I couldn't. And it's like when I tried to lay down, it didn't feel right. And I got up. Now I should have probably called the ER, but I didn't. Me, my stubborn ass, I drove myself to the hospital, whatever. Even though they told me not to. But when I got in there, that blood pressure stayed up for a long time. They wouldn't let me go at all. They refused to let me go. I had to try to fight for them to let me go.
By
Eventually, it got
law.
down. It got down enough where it was like, all right, we'll send you home, but you need to follow appointment right away.
Yeah, by law they can't let you do it, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
Because that's
most important
considered
thing.
it's considered neglect, medical neglect.
yeah.
That's why it's important to take care of yourself, man. Don't be like me and Unc. I'm over here drinking Baja Blast, and Unc got the diabetes concoction over here, yo.
It's water, man.
Water.
Now,
Now, Unc, now you lying. You put it in a Unc just put it in a cooler bottle,
Uncle,
a thermos bottle.
Uncle about to be Martin in Bad Boys 2 after he took the ecstasy pill.
Yeah, word.
this it's a nice fish.
Talking about Bay Vince ain't here.
You should see this sexy shit I'm wearing right now.
Call Teresa. I'm on Z-Way.
Walking around with a kimono on.
Like this is
Fucking
pretty good. This is a nice fish. It's a nice free. Hey, you know what? I can see Unc doing that too. I can literally picture Unc doing that. This is a nice.
I had a nice fish. Definitely a nice fish.
Oh man.
He thinking about it. Look, you just gave him ideas and shit.
You brought him back to where he used to just snatch up fish from the pond and eat that shit raw. Back in his Vietnam days.
Yo.
Just bite right into that shit. They just pull out the skeleton like they did in the cartoons.
You know, yo, y'all do know Afro Samurai is the story about Unc, right?
Unc is Afro Samurai.
Exactly. That story's about him.
I won't brag about it, but it is what it is, though. It is.
About it.
Unc the
I'll
first
brag
black
about
vampire. He was
He
born in
helped
18.
that fucking.
He's born in 1812.
Yeah, he can get a century. He can get a century earlier.
Just call me Rigger.
Oh
No,
man.
nigga
Before you know
Rockford.
it, it's gonna be 2 BC.
BC, that nigga was before that nigga. Unc is Adam.
The original man.
Oh man.
He said, I told that bitch don't bite that apple.
Oh,
Don't bite it. No, it ain't gonna.
That woman you gave me.
Well,
women
That
thou art
woman
loose. But yo, son, listen. You know we reached our mark, yo. been out here for an hour 30, hour 34 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Cracking jokes, kicking with y'all, freestyling, wilding, smiling, having a good old time. But all good things must come to an end. But you know how we always do. We like to
Only
give y'all
nap
a little
time.
words. We give y'all little words of wisdom before we get up out of here. But before we drop those words of wisdom, yo, my bad. I ain't post this. I ain't show it, kid. Yo, man, do us a favor, man. See the you see the cash app down below? $ virtual man cave, man. We need those donations, donations, donations. You see that hat that Nate got on? You see that hat that Leo got on, cocked to the side, you know what I'm saying? He cool like that. Yo, you send in a $30 donation, yo, and we will send it out. Free shipping, handling. We got you. Stay tuned. Yo, Leo, cut it out. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
You
Yo,
ain't say
stay tuned.
nothing.
We got more merch on the way. We're gonna be hooking y'all up. But you know what I'm saying? For different price points. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna have that free shipping and handling. But yo, just hook us up with a few couple of dollars, yo. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want no merch, send in $2, $3. Help us out. You know what I mean?
Help
All
us
right.
help Dr. Umar build that school.
I beg your pardon.
But yo,
Oh man.
your Unc, set it off tonight, kid.
Yo, know what's real out there, y'all. Pay attention. Be out there and wake up so that y'all don't get fooled by what's going on. Wake up.
All right. Yo, Art, what you got for the people?
You know what it is. Seek God first, everything else will follow.
All right.
Praying
Nate.
for still
Oh,
praying for the
my
troops.
bad, Art. My bad, Art.
Still praying for the troops. Safe return. Keep praying and stay safe out there.
True indeed, man. Stay safe out there, y'all. Nate, what you got for the people?
Just also, well, I'm gonna give a shout. I'm not a shout out, but rest in heaven, rest in peace. You know, to Hal Williams who passed away. I know we didn't get to talk about it on the show.
Yo,
For
two
those
two
who don't
seven,
know,
dude.
Yeah.
yeah, he played on Sanford and Son as Officer Smitty, and on Sanford's Son as Lester Jenkins. He was the husband, so rest in peace to him. And also, at the end of the day, just stay true.
Wait, son from 227 passed away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Damn, that was my show. Sorry to hear that, bro. Like, wow, that's fire. Condolences to the
Ni-
family.
91 years old.
Okay,
He
okay.
lived.
91 beautiful years, yo. He gonna live on forever because I'm about to watch Mad rerun the 227 over the weekend. That's what I'm doing over. That's my weekend.
Damn,
Um,
91. That's a good age.
Yeah.
yo, Leah, we gonna let you close out the show. Listen, yo, happiness is a choice. So is your destiny, man. Choose wisely, yo. Leo, what you got?
You a nasty motherfucker if you shit in a porta potty.
Yo, listen, we appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying, who tapped in and tuned into the show, yo. If you haven't already done so, man, hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button. So this way, you know what I'm saying, you know about all the fabulous thing that goes on.
See you Monday.
Don't forget about Monday. You know what I'm saying? We got D Rigger presents moments with Yo. Dope, wonderful show. OG be kicking it. Nate the Great, you know what I'm saying? He presents the Diamond, the MLB Weekly Rundown. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got, yo. So we see y'all next week. Make sure you tap in. Stay tuned. Catch y'all on the flip side, yo.